Hey, what's up, everybody? Wanted to talk to you today about getting verbal agreements and why it's super important. So today's reference is from the Small Big Book, and basically it's from a couple different authors, Steve J. Martin, Noah Goldstein, and most importantly, Robert Cialdini, who is the author of, he's basically the king of persuasion, and he has a number of books about persuasion. But today's topic is about getting some kind of verbal commitment. And really what they cover in this book specifically is they did an experiment where people were at a beach and they left a small radio and phone or whatever on a beach blanket. And really what they did was they set up a theft. So what the plan was to ask somebody if they could just watch the radio, and the person would walk away, and they'd intentionally have a thief come up and steal it and see how many people took action. And basically they did the same thing where they didn't ask anybody. So they laid out their blanket, they put out the radio and their stuff, and when somebody came over to steal it, when they didn't ask anybody for help, out of the 20 times they did it, only 4 times did somebody actually jump up and chase down the thief or do anything to try and say, hey, that's not yours, or anything like that, when there was no verbal commitment. Now, the real difference is the 20 times that somebody said, hey, can you just watch my stuff? And that was all it was, just, can you watch my stuff? 19 out of 20 times somebody got up and confronted the thief or tried to chase them down or something like that. Now, again, this was complete strangers. Nobody had any skin in the game. There was nothing involved except asking a simple question, hey, can you just keep an eye on my stuff, to a complete stranger. And 19 out of 20 times they did it. So how does this translate? Well, think about your marketing activities, right? So when we build what we call a sales funnel, if you can get a person saying yes to something that you want, the likelihood of selling them on that concept is going to be much higher. So if you're asking people if they want to have success or if they want to make more money, and you just ask that simple question, do you want to make more money? And somebody in your web page copy, they're going to say yes verbally or mentally or anything like that. But then when you actually ask them for a commitment of sale, meaning, buy now or click here or something like that, if you've previously led them with, do you want to make more money? And then you talk about, do you want to make more money? If so, click here later on, the likelihood of a conversion is going to be that much higher. So again, getting that verbal commitment is really critical. If you can get them to say it out loud, or if you're a pitch person, if you're doing any kind of on-site sales, that's really going to be a game changer for you. But if you can find a way to get a verbal commitment in any way, shape, or form before actually asking for the sale, it's going to increase your conversions significantly. So hope you enjoyed this little marketing concept from books I read. I'm going to be doing a lot of these, and I hope you enjoy them. Please feel free to shoot me an email at adam@diy.agency.com, or you can just visit our Facebook group, which will be linked here below, if you want to throw any questions or have any topics that you want to address. Thanks again.